Guys, welcome back to this channel. In this video, we are going to see how we can customize the edit profile page in Filament and also how we can customize login as well as the registration page. So if you are working with Filament and want more control over user profiles, this video is for you. So what we are building? So for this demo, I have just created a migration file in our existing CMS project. So where I have added three new columns, profile photo, tagline and the bio, right? So our goal is to add these fields to the profile page so user can update their information directly from the Filament admin panel instead of for us to add from here, right? So the first thing is, if you go back here, I cannot click on this, right? Or I cannot see any profile page. So to enable that, I just need to go to admin panel provider and I can change profile page, profile method here. So if I refresh here, I can get the profile instead of the name, and if I click on it, I can see the page. So I have name, email address and new password, right? So now we are not going to modify the default page directly, and so before that, let me show you how this page is here. So if you click on here, you can see the default parameter here is edit profile, the page, and we can pass that, right? So if I click on edit profile, is to class. So this is the class that is passed default with this method, and that page is loaded here. So if I click here, you can see there are different methods here. So basically you can review that. So for us, we just need one method, that is form schema, right? So let's see. Here is this, right? Here we have the form method where each component is defined in a method. So we have a get name form component. So if I go back here, so you can see it is the text input page, right? So they have defined each form in a separate method. So we can also directly call this method when we are extending this page here. So if I just, let's say, comment this down, refresh, you can say there is no any form components, and doing this is not a good approach because I am just changing directly in the package here. Right now you can see I am inside the vendor Filament. So now what we can do, we can always extend the page. So let's create a new page, PHP artisan make Filament page auth edit profile. No. So if I go back here, now you can see I have a Filament page auth and edit profile. So now I don't want a new view, I don't want to do everything from scratch. So what I want to do is I want to extend the base page. Now this is the same page. If I go back, edit profile, yeah, this is the page, right? So this is the base page, and now instead of that, I want in my admin panel, I want to use my own page, that is edit profile, right? So now if I refresh here, still there will not be any changes. So now let's start changing. So for us, the only thing that we need is to customize these form elements, right? So what we can do is public function form, perfect, return, we need schema and then components, right? So now I have override that method. So if I refresh here, see, we cannot see any form elements because now this is the one method that will be called. If I just did it here, you can see we can get that schema here, right? So now let's add the form components. So first of all, what we need a let's say avatar component, right? So what we can do is either we can create, or what we can do is we can also do in the same way like this public function get avatar from component, and then we can return here. So file upload, make, that is the name is profile photo, right? And then next is label. So for now I am not using localization. And then let's say disk should be public, and let's say required, or let's not make it required, right? So I can just return this, and now what I can do is I can just call it here like this, $this get avatar from component, right? So if I refresh here, now I can see. So let us change it to avatar so that it looks like profile photo. Perfect. So now I need the username component. Now I don't need to create that because they have done in a method name, right? So I can just say get name from component, because these are already defined in our base. So I can use these three methods here. Let me just change them. Double name, right? Refresh. Yeah, we have profile, we have name, email, new passport. Let me just format them. And similarly I can say public function get tagline component, tagline from component, right? Return text input, make tagline, and it's nullable. Similarly the last thing is, let's say public function get bio from component. So it does not mean that you need to define like this, so you can also directly add the components here, but this is how they have done in the package, right? So I'm just following the same method. Return text area, make bio, right? Let's say rows 4, let's say nullable. And then what we can do is after passport we can after name we can call tagline, and after passport we can call our bio from component. Refresh. Perfect. Now we have a long form. Perfect. So after this we need to add this component in our fillable, right? Name, passport, we have profile photo, and then similarly we have bio, and then the tagline. And again I have not implemented the filament user here, which I must need to, and for that we need to define one method, that is public function can access panel, right? So this is important, and here you can control what type of users can access the panel. So if they have any specific role, then you can use that, like auth user, authenticated user has role, and if any only for admin, then we can do that. But for now I'll just return true so that each one of them have it. You can control it later. So now let's see tagline will be saved or not. Okay, developer, save changes, refresh. Yes, bio, this is my bio, save changes. Okay, let me get back, refresh. So if I go in my profile from here, yeah, I can see tagline, bio, and similarly if I go back to profile. Perfect. Now let's work for the profile photo. Let me just browse one picture. Okay, let's import this. Perfect. Let me save changes, and let me just cancel it, refresh. but I can't see my profile photo, right? So now for that I need to implement another method, that is Filament, something avatar. Filament, I just forget the name. Okay, that is has avatar. And then for that we need to extend one method. We need to call one method, that is public function get filament avatar URL. So here we will return the our attribute that has the image URL, right? So that is profile photo. So if there is profile photo, it will automatically extend that, sorry, it will automatically get that, else it will show the default from our admin panel provider, the avatar provider, which we have already talked, that is uiavatars.com, right? So if I go and refresh here, now you can see the profile picture is changed. So this is how we can customize the profile page. Now similar to this, we can easily customize the login and as well as the registration page. So if I go back here and let's say auth login, no, okay. So now for login, we need to remove that and extend the default login page, right? And then in admin panel, in our login method, you can see here also the default action is login class. So we just need to use our login class now. This is our login class. Yes, sorry, login class. Similar to registration, what we can do is registration, you can create your own custom page. Registration, and then again you can extend the default registration page. It's Filament page, yeah, register page, and then here in registration you can just use your own register class, right? So this is how we can customize the login and registration page as needed. So I'm just removing this for now. Okay, so I'll push the code for this profile page in the Git. Thank you guys for watching this video.